What is compulsive overeating? Let's start with defining any compulsive behavior, which is when we don't feel we have any control over it, we don't have any choice in the matter, but to do what the impulse commands us to do. That is what happens with compulsive overeating. We don't feel we have any control over our behavior with food, around food. We feel we don't have any choice but to eat and eat it all. But it's important to remember that up to a certain age, certainly as children and maybe as young adults as well, we used to eat according to our body's needs. We were born with this natural mechanism that knows how to guide us to do this. And that's why we used to naturally let our body guide us. We didn't have to think about it even. How do I know that? I clearly remember myself before the age of 13 and after. Before the age of 13, I didn't have any attention on food, on my body, or on getting fat. It didn't even cross my mind. Until one day I realized my body has changed, which led me to think that I'm getting fat. That's when I immediately started putting more and more attention on my body. And pretty soon it turned into an obsession with food and the snowball started rolling. I became a compulsive overeater. The good news is that we can go back to listening and trusting our body to let us know how to feed it. Listening to an outside source regarding what and when to eat only causes us to ignore our body's natural needs, and that's when the trouble starts. Therefore, in order to break free from compulsive overeating, we first need to relearn to listen to our body's needs. It is possible and actually very simple. Everybody can do it. It requires making the change in our mind first, in our consciousness, because as long as we think diet, we think fat, we will continue behave diet and behave fat, just like we used to do. That's why just realizing how you got to become a compulsive overeater, and by reminding yourself that you too were able to listen to your body once, will be no doubt your first and very important step forward. To read more about it and start your new life, get my free 7-day course. You can get started today.